Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the lip assignment and the recommended naming of your elements so that you can have Toom Studio use your own drawings for the lip syncing. As you see here, for the mouth shape of A, I have the mouth partially open, and for the mouth shape of X, it's the default resting position, which means the character should look like he's saying nothing at all or he's thinking. And this is going to be when there's really nothing being spoken at all, the character may be looking around, that kind of thing. For C, the lips are kind of open and the teeth are together. And once again, the best way to figure out how to assign the mouth shapes is to look in the mirror as you make these sounds and to draw what you see. Also, depending on the realism or how cartoony your character is going to be, this will also determine what you draw. For B, I simply have the mouth closed. What you could do is, of course, make the mouth a little puffier, because when you're making the B shape, your lips are a little bit more compact and puckered out. But I didn't want to do that for this character. This is a paladin, so I really didn't want to exaggerate the mouth shapes too much. For F, we have the teeth that are going to bite the lip a little bit. For E, we have a slightly open mouth with a little bit of the space inside. You can show the tongue if you want to, but usually I don't show the tongue unless I'm doing a TH kind of sound. But as you see, I did name my shapes exactly the way it's recommended by the Toom Studio manual, because these are the shapes that the actual lip sync analyzer is going to use. So you want to make sure you name yours exactly this. If you want to on a piece of paper, write, TH, or this could also be this, or this could be V or G, or that kind of thing. And for G, we have the mouth just a little open like this. Once again, you could also use this for G, or even C for G, because your mouth kind of makes that shape. The good thing about this is we can always swap these shapes out later if we don't like how it comes out, and I'll show you how to do that in an upcoming lesson. And for D, I have the mouth together. I can actually copy and paste some of these elements to modify them as well. So let me show you that. Let's say I actually want to make the B puckered. What I could do is I could right click where it says the B, and what I could do at this point is I could choose copy cell. Then I can come down here and I could right click and I could choose to paste new object. And I could rename that whatever I want to. Or I can make this B and get rid of this B here, grab these lips, and I could modify them to get that more puckered look. So if that's what I wanted for B, I could do that. And you notice that you still have your original B here. So, you can always take the shapes that you have, modify them, and then rename them. So you're never really stuck with just the shapes you have. But once again, it's recommended that you just use the A, the B, the C, the E, the G, the D. And these don't have to be in any order, by the way. They can be scrambled like this because the lip sync program will work just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and temporarily, well actually not temporarily, I'm going to get rid of that mouth shape because I don't really need that. Now that we know which mouths we're going to use, what you also want to do is you might want to use, when you're in the drawing view and you're setting up your drawings, you might want to definitely put the grid on and choose to either put the onion skin option on or use the static light table. I talk about both of these features in other lessons, so that will really help you to arrange your drawing so that you can see the face as well as seeing the mouth shapes, so you know exactly where they should be in relation to one another. So what I would normally do is I'll zoom in. Let me go ahead and zoom in here. And I would make sure that I have the character showing like this, and I would probably put the static light table on like so. And let me just go ahead and bring that up. And I would drag out the character and put him into the static light table. And when I'm working on the mouths, I'm able to see the head as I draw the shapes. So once again, that's one way that it can really save you some time when you're creating your drawings.